Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the Bearded Kim with me, Born Bearded Dave. How is everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody has had an amazing start of your weekend. Let me pull that up just a little bit to make sure it's picking me up. All right, guys, we got a few things we're going to be getting into today. We're going to get into, let me pull up my bullet points here. We're going to get into the win of the week. We're going to get into, how everybody's feeling tonight. We're going to get into some red, white, and blue, and probably some chat court as well. Some things that have been pretty cool lately. Really enjoy hearing what you guys have to think, what you guys have to say about some of these things that are going on. But I want to give a minute, let everybody start rolling in here a little bit. And I will start saying hi to everybody. All right, let me see here. First in, probably 10 seconds after I created the live stream today is Chris. Brother, appreciate you being here. As always, Rummy, brother, appreciate you being in. Hope you're doing well. Jeff Harmon, hope you're doing great tonight. The Busy Bee Collective, Miss K, babe, appreciate you being here. Randall Crunk, appreciate you coming in. And Viking Papa. Looks like people are starting to roll in a little bit tonight. Let's see. We got Alicia in tonight. Alicia, appreciate you being here. Hope everything is going well. Know you guys had a busy day today. And see, can't stay long. Spent all day at the water park. Just got home. 109 degrees takes everything out of a person. Absolutely agree. We're going to get into that here in just a moment. All right. All things Kiki. Kiki, appreciate you being here. Hope everything is going well with you. All right, guys. As you notice that I am going solo tonight so far. As Alicia was pointing out right here, they went to the water park today, and in Fresno, where they're at, it was 109 degrees somewhere in there. And when you're at a water park that has very little shade and everything else, that sun's going to wipe you out. So Aaron has taken a recoup for tonight, which is completely understandable. Love seeing all of those emojis, guys. Thank you guys so much for all your support. All right, guys. Let's see here. All right, guys, we're going to get into the win of the week here shortly. Let's kind of catch up, make sure I haven't missed anybody. All right. All right, guys. Looks like there's still some people rolling in tonight, which is completely okay. We're going to give them some time. We're going to go ahead and throw up this. You know what? Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do a couple announcements before we do the win of the week. One thing I want to make sure I want to get out there since it's coming up soon is if you guys are anywhere near Jasper, they are doing their competition on the 15th, this coming Saturday, guys. If you're close, I highly recommend you guys going into this. It is for a great charity called Fishing the Good Fight. All the rules and everything are here on the whiskerbattles.com for Jasper, Georgia. That is being put on by Jeremiah and some great people. It sounds like they're going to have an amazing turnout for that. So, you guys are close. Definitely try to make it. I know there's going to be quite a few people from the community there tonight or there on the 15th. It'd be great to meet up. We heard about Jasper a little bit too late. We are scheduled to go to the Buckeye Beard Battle in September. So if you guys are there, we'll see you guys there. Shout out Jasper, right? Absolutely. All right, guys. So I wanted to make sure to get that out there for them. We're also doing, let me see if I can figure this out. I'm going to stop sharing that one. And we're going to share this one. And this is the charity that they are going for, Fishing the Good Fight. It seems like it's a great charity, and it's been an amazing turnout. I believe the following Tuesday for Beyond the Beard, we're going to have Jeremiah on, possibly the guys from Fishing the Good Fight, just kind of give a recap of the competition, which will be awesome. It'd be good to hear from them and see how everything went. So, really looking forward to that. Go ahead and stop sharing that one. Mark Johnson, appreciate you coming in. Hope you're doing well. All right, guys, let's go ahead and kick it off with the win of the week. You guys got any wins that you guys would like to announce on here tonight? We'd love to give you that pat on the back. And yeah, it's going to be a beard win, a work win, a family win, mental health win. Be something small that still moved you in the right direction, guys. You know, maybe you guys got through a rough week. Maybe you handle something better than you normally would. Maybe you finally tried a product that's been sitting there for a little while. Yeah. What you guys win for the week? Brooklyn Jess, appreciate you coming in. And there are those win of the week emojis. Appreciate all the support. You get these emojis from being a member. Um, it's not at all required to be in the chat or anything else. But if you would like to support the channel, that's an awesome way to do it. All right. Pud, how you doing, brother? Hope you're doing well. Uh, let's see. Abe says he's got a possible contract or got a possible contact to fix even more computers for a small company. There you go, brother. Appreciate that win of the week, man. Sounds like an awesome contact. So, Alicia says the boys and their friends had a great time today and they didn't even burn. And I only burned a little, celebrating my birthday tomorrow. Well, Alicia, happy birthday for tomorrow. I'll try not to ignore you, but yeah, that's awesome when you guys can all go out there, especially with it as hot as it is, and not wind up with some raging sunburns. That's pretty cool. True North Beer Co. Chris, brother, appreciate you being here. Hope you're doing well today. Let's see. Viking Papa, win of the week. My wife got to visit our oldest son for the first time in 3 years. That is awesome, brother. I'm so happy for her and so happy for you guys. I know that's been a thing that you guys been looking forward to for a little while now. So that's awesome. Chris, brother, appreciate that. And if you guys wouldn't mind, if you could hit that thumbs up, if you haven't done so already, that lets YouTube know that we're doing something right here. You guys got any friends you'd like to share this out to? That'd be awesome as well. And thank you guys so very much for all your support. We do have a couple more announcements coming up here in just a little bit. Chris saying hi to everybody. Yeah, I really do. I hope it went really well. And the one, the only Santa Tom, the original Santa Claus. Tom, appreciate you being here, brother. Hope everything is going well. If you guys didn't catch their last show, definitely look it up for Santa Tom with him and Bob from Frick and Frack. Amazing show. It was great seeing them both on there. And they also had Jeremiah, which we were just talking about with Silent Battles Beer Classic that is going on August 15th. Definitely check that out, guys. My blood work came in from my appointment on Friday, was absolutely perfect. Best it's looked in 6 years. We finally have my hormonal medications dialed in. Bud, that is awesome, brother. So glad to hear that, and, I know that the nerves of that has to hit you from time to time, you're not knowing what to expect when those, labs come in, but that's awesome, brother. I'm very happy for you. What is the flock cam situation where y'all live? Me, I feel like I'm being watched all the way into the bathroom these days. Sheesh. You know what? Um, where I'm at, they really haven't done anything like that. We're kind of in a small town. I'm sure they're probably going up around Fresno. If it's one of those things that have been flying through other states and has hit here, I can almost guarantee you it'll be down in the valley. Yeah, that is awesome, Pud. Santa Tom, appreciate you, man. Yep, that is amazing. Congrats. Romy, what the flock is a flock cam. Um, from what I gather, to put it as plainly as I know how to, is they're just random cameras going throughout the city, throughout the stoplights, things like that, that are continuously recording with AI. And yeah, it's almost like you're under constant surveillance. For some people, is what I've been reading on. I'll admit that I haven't read as much on there as I probably should, but yeah. Ray Smoky, brother, appreciate you being here. Hope you're doing well. Yep. Great news, Pud. Absolutely. Yep. Yep. That is awesome, man. And let's see, I missed one here. I survived turning 62. Well, you know what, Jeff, if we missed your birthday, happy belated birthday. And I hope it was amazing for you. Brewa, appreciate you being here, Mike. I hope you're doing well. Man, I'm excited to see you coming October. We do have a beer competition coming up here in Oakhurst where Mike from Coffee with Brewer from the Beer to Respect is coming down for to be a judge for that competition. And man, I'm really excited to see you again. It's been too long. Let's see. And we got drones and flock, everything. Yep, yep. I hear you, man. I hear you. First thing my wife said after the visit, he's growing a beard. You couldn't slap a smile off my face on the way home. Nice. Hey, you know what? And sometimes it's that little piece of self care that can really make us look at ourselves a little differently, right? All right. Let's see. I know Brewers win of the week. Yep, absolutely. We are at that win of the week. Yes, you do. Hey, man, that was awesome. It is awesome. I think you're going to get so much use out of it, and it's crazy. And his kilt is ready. Gonna hold you to that. I don't even have one. I know we have our colors and everything, but I have not gotten around to getting one. Abe, yeah, Aaron is okay tonight. Just a heads up, if you weren't in at the beginning, he is taking the night off tonight. He was at it's called the Island Water Park here in Fresno, and he had his boys and his boys' friends, and it was 109 degrees out there today. So he's just really sun drained today. So he's taking the night to get his energy back. But he will be back for this next coming Saturday, which we're really looking forward to because we've got something coming up next Saturday that I know you guys in here are not going to want to miss. Miss Bruce City, appreciate you coming in. Hope you're doing great, Becky. A competition that brewer can't win, right? Well, I don't know that we got to the point where the judges couldn't compete. I'm also one of the judges, and I don't have intentions on competing. So something that hasn't really come up, but a competition a brewer can't win. That yeah, that is possible. Everyone is a winner, Ray Smoking. Absolutely. It is going to a veterans chapter here. Really excited about that. For the donations, we'll be going to a veterans chapter here. Very excited about that in October. All right. Everybody's saying hi before you Viking pop up. Yeah, man, that is awesome news, man. Um, that's some news that I've been waiting to hear from you for a little while. So I'm very happy for you guys. And I see where I saw a dude with a beard and a kilt walking down the road recently. I thought of you and I told my student, check. Yep, and he knows it, right? Be just a moment here, guys. I'm trying to check something here. Oh, there we go. Just got notification that Chris from True North has shared out this stream. Really appreciate you doing that, brother. Win of the week, hotter in California than it is in Texas, man. It's been a warm week. I believe Thursday. So if it hits 100 degrees here, it's pretty hot down in the valley. It's anywhere between 8 to 10 degrees hotter in the valley, and it's been 100 here for the last couple days. I believe we were supposed to hit 102 here either today or tomorrow. I have to look at that again. But on Thursday, it's dropping down to 88. So I am definitely looking forward to the cooler day. Let's see, Wednesday. Looks like I'm gonna be in the heat on Wednesday. It's supposed to be 94 here, so it'll probably be about 100 in Fresno. I got an appointment on Wednesday for to get the hair trimmed a little bit and get my beard lined up a bit. But definitely looking forward to Thursday. Romy, why is that only happens that only here it happens when I type your name? That you know what? I don't know. It's strange that it happens, but it does. I don't get it with Romy's name. It's crazy. It's cool, but it's crazy. Bob and Terry Luis, the other co-host on Santa Tom Show. Bob, appreciate you being here, and of course the lovely Terry. Appreciate you guys taking the time to come in tonight. Amazing show you guys had the other day. Let's see. I've shattered. Stuttered 109. What are people doing outside in such weather? I'll be locked indoors with AC. Right. Well, I know tomorrow is Alicia's birthday, so I think the boys just all got together for coming around to the end of their summertime for school, and they just wanted to get together and everything. And hey, the water park, I don't know, the water park's never really been my thing, but I get it. When you're a kid, those slides are amazing. All right. Freaking frack. Everybody saying hi. Valahar. Veronica, appreciate you being here. Hope you're doing well. Oh, anytime, Bob. Anytime. All right, guys. So for the win of the weeks, we're going to go ahead and pull that down for right now. And we're going to kind of get into this a little bit today. Let's see. Kind of gives everybody, I like starting with the win of the week because it kind of gives everybody that chance to say hi and kind of really just sometimes those small things, they kind of get buried sometimes. And, if we get that win of the week out there and just say, realize that you know, that you have every reason to feel great about that win, regardless how big or small it is. All right, guys. So we got the win of the weekend. Sorry about that. I'm going through my bullet points here. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get right into it. What is in beard tonight? Let's do the company, product, and scent profile. Let's give a shout out to those small batch companies that we all know and love, and give some people some ideas of something they may not have tried. Zachary, appreciate you being here. Hope you're doing well. We just got done with our win of the week. If you have a win of the week that you'd like to throw out, we'd love to hear it. If not, then what is in beard tonight? Tonight I have Copper John's Polies in tonight. Luxurious Bastard, Classy Bastard, very nice. It's kind of a mellow scent like that one. Copper John's Sundance Butter and Oil, very nice. Danish Demon Oil and Butter for Randall. Let's see, went with a weird one, Pimple Paul from Fable. Interesting. Beard oil, butter, and balm, cork scent. Interesting. True North Beard Co., Wicked Honey, Oil and Butter, Small Batch Beard Co., Silver Reserve from Kudzu Cowboy. All right. Pimple. Did I not read that right? Oh, I read right. Yep. Pimple Paul. Hmm. Yes, Pimple. And beer tonight, some goodness from Valahar. Nice. Bob and Terry, see, Bob John Paul Jones, Oil, Butter, and by Notable. Very nice. Yeah, with a name like that, you do kind of get curious as to what the SIP profile is. All right. All right. Speaking of these guys right here, True North Beer Co. We're going to talk about them for just a moment. Let's see. Terry's got the Oil Butter Clone Officer 300 by Flaming Beer Co. Very nice. I missed out on that one. I did not get that one. It smells like a musty, damp basement with a hint of Axe cologne. That's definitely interesting. So, like a teenager. All right, let's get back to this real quick. All right, True North Beer Co. We're going to go ahead and throw this out there now, and I will go ahead and throw a reminder out at the end of the show tonight. So, for August 15th, for the Bearded Kin show for August 15th, we're going to be doing four giveaways for True North Beer Co. For the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. We are doing that on August 15th. We will be here at normal time, 9 p.m. Eastern. Definitely looking forward to that. And, I've said it once and I'll say it again, guys. With True North, I don't know that this channel would be where it is today without their support and without all of their shares and everything. So it definitely looking forward to doing that giveaway on the 15th. So I'll get some reels out on that, some reminders out on that as well. Probably within the next day or two. I will put it in a post for YouTube tonight to look forward to that. And definitely, definitely looking forward to that giveaway, guys. All right. Let's see. We got some small town traditions. Johnny Appleseed oil in today. Very nice. Zachary, I've had it at this link for about 7 years, a little bit shorter for that. Okay. Yep. As a as a mom of boys, I can ID that one. Nice. Scott, appreciate you. If you're listening in, definitely appreciate you being here. Shout out to the North Crew. Absolutely. Hashtag North Crew. Some amazing individuals. Yeah, I can't say enough about Chris and Tara. They're amazing individuals, amazing company owners, and they support so many people in this community. Just by sharing out a live stream, by leaving a comment on a video. They've been amazing, and I can't wait to do that giveaway on the 15th of this month. Really looking forward to it. And speaking of people that are full of encouragement and everything else, is Dan C. Beard. Appreciate you being in tonight. Um, Again, it's we hit that threshold of 1K, and there's there's so many people that I don't know um, that this channel would be where it is right now without their guidance. And Dancy, you're definitely one of those. So thank you so much, brother. And welcome in tonight. Just kind of doing a casual kind of hangout tonight. Season South Dakota tonight, brew Yellowstone tomorrow. Very nice. Yeah, I've been seeing some of your pictures that you've had on your reels. Looks like you're well on your way. And Bisbee Collective, thanks again for the gifted membership. You know what? Were those gifted? That had to have been the other day, I think. So very nice. Yep, love seeing those dump trucks. Yeah, absolutely. Have fun, Dan C, and make sure you guys are driving safe. So safe travel commands, absolutely. All right. My pleasure, Zachary. All right, guys. So we're going to get into it here shortly. Figure we get into some red, white, and blue, and then we'll get into some chat court here in a little bit. Let's see. All right. So I'm going to explain red, white, and blue a little bit, and then we'll get into it. Uh, Same rules as always, guys. You're going to pick your color before I tell you what it means. There's not going to be no hints, no context, and, you know, no switching after we reveal. Afterwards, we're going to talk about how accurate that was. I'll go ahead and name off what each color represents, and you guys just let us know how well whether that kind of hit home base or if it's way off. All right. So first, I think we're going to do. Let me go ahead and get this pulled up. Let's get right into it, guys. I really enjoy these. All right. And absolutely, guys, hit that hashtag North Crew. Amazing individuals. Absolutely amazing individuals. So, all right, guys, you get to pick red, white, or blue. You guys know how this goes. Love to see your comments, and then we will go through it. And the first subject for tonight is going to be your morning personality. It's going to be your morning personality. You guys choose red, white, or blue. I think I'm going to go ahead and pick blue on this one. All right. And I think Valhar's just going for blue because of the Dodgers, but I could be wrong. Miss K at white, Romy's on white. White for Bob and blue for Terry Luis. Very nice. White, white, blue. I might be missing some red in there. Always blue. Yep. Let's see. Red, white, or blue, guys. Choose your color, and then we will go through it. And the first subject is going to be your morning personality. Your morning personality. Lock in your colors that you would like to choose, red, white, or blue. All right. I'll give it just a couple minutes here. Take a sip of my Mountain Dew Zero. Viking Papa is white. I got Randall Crunk with white. Man, nobody's liking red today. Oh, there we go. Ray Smoky. There we go. We got a red. All right. Let's go ahead and get through this one, guys. If you picked red, you wake up and you're ready to go. If you picked white, nobody should talk to you for at least 30 minutes for you to wake up. And if you pick blue, you wake up confused about what day it is. Well, that does happen to me sometimes where I'm just kind of confused as to what day it is. Red, yep, there we go. My morning personality is much better than my evening. As the day goes on, I start to deplete. Right. You got blue for Dan. I don't think that fits Dan at all. How accurate was that for you guys? Phone is dead. Watching on Becky's phone. Appreciate that. Couldn't be truer for me. Should have been red. Yep. Spot on for Bob. So morning personality. We'll go through that again. If you picked red, when you wake up, you're ready to go. Now that kind of sounds more like Dan for me. To me. If you picked white, nobody should talk to you for at least 30 minutes. Give you some time to wake up. And if you pick blue, you wake up confused about what day it is. I've definitely been there. All right. I literally had to think hard what day it was today. Right. And sometimes for Terry Louise. All right, guys. Now is your time to change your color if you would like. Miss K, I'm definitely more red than anything on this one. Right. Let me see here. Yeah, typically I'm up and ready to go. It's man, sometimes it's hard to get woke up though. But all right, the next topic is going to be a relaxing night. Are you red, white, or blue? What color do you choose for tonight? Red, white, or blue? Miss K is keeping white. Yeah, definitely red, seeming how up at 4 a.m. and ready to go, right? I think I'm going to go ahead and change this one to white. I haven't quite read those yet, so I will be just as surprised as you guys are on this. Got blue, red. All right. Blue, red. All right. I think that snowball there is white for Brewer. Blue for Becky. White for Bob and blue for Terry Louise. Nice. Ray is going with blue. So switching it up a little bit. All right. So we got blue for Becky and Scott. Going white with Brooklyn Jess. This one is going to be a relaxing night, guys. And then we'll go into the comments and we'll see how close and how accurate that was for you. All right, guys. So if you're red, you want a movie or a show to relax at night. If you picked white, you want music and quiet. Kind of contradictory right there. And if you pick blue, you say you want to relax, but you keep finding things to do. Yep. If you picked red, you want a movie or a show to relax with. If you picked white, either you want music or you just want quiet. One or the other. And if you pick blue, you say that you want to relax, but you keep finding things to do. How accurate were these tonight for you guys? Yep. I should have joined the red tonight. Well, I keep them white. Thumbs up for Viking Papa. Seems like we might have hit the nail on the head with that one. Uh, Seeing that my brain never shuts up sounds pretty right. Gotcha. Definitely spot on for both. Very nice. Yeah, it's amazing how we can just do something random like this, and then all of a sudden it's like, wow, that does kind of fit. Definitely Blue said I wasn't planning to do anything after work, yet still put in the work at home. Right, right. Blanco, appreciate you coming in. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. A lot of the times I do the opposite. Yep. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and do let's go ahead and do another one here. Just to since we got some people that are still coming in. Choose your color, red, white, or blue. And this one is going to be snack personality. What is your snack personality? Let's go with red, white, or blue. Red, white, or blue for snack personality tonight. Let's see. Oh, then I'm red and Scott is white. That's awesome, man. Glad to hear that. That's why I don't, when I'm off, be lazy, right? You got some red. True North. Appreciate you, brother. Blue, white, blue. Staying with the same colors. Very nice. All right, everybody lock in their color. And this is going to be about your snack personality. All right. So your snack personality, if you are red, you like the salty snacks. If you're white, you like the sweet snacks. And if you pick blue, you need both because one always leads to the other. Just got blue. Red, you like salty snacks. If you picked white, you like those sweet snacks. And if you pick blue, you need both because one leads to the other. Yeah, I don't even remember what color I picked on this one. I think I picked white on this one. And honestly, I think I'm more red. I do like sweet and salty sometimes, but typically when I'm going for snacking, it's the saltiness. Yep. Blue. Yep. I agree with both. Yep. We were 4 minutes behind. We're picking blue for this one. We like salty and sweet and salty snacks. Nice. Fries with ice cream. Blue wins again. Yep. Eating pistachios as we speak. Miss K 0 for 3 on this one. Blue is spot on. Yep. Yep. Oh, Bob should have been red on this one. Perfect for Terry Louise or Terry Louise. All right, guys. Let's see. I think I got another one in here. Ooh. Here's one. Getting ready style. You're getting ready style. Red, white, or blue, guys. Now's the time to change your color if you would like. You're getting ready style. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how that happens sometimes, all right? Pistachios are classy. We get peanuts over here. Yep. We actually picked up some pistachios, some cashews, and we do have some peanuts as well. Uh, white, red for Jess, and blue for Chris. This is your getting ready personality, or your getting ready style. Your getting ready style. Yep, yep, yep. These are going to be interesting. White for Viking Papa, white for Bob, and Terry Louise is blue. Blue for Chris Crunk. I think I'm going blue as well. All right. Let's lock in those colors. All right. You're getting ready style. If you picked red, you get ready way too early. If you picked white, you get ready right on time. And if you picked blue, you somehow need 5 more minutes every 10 minutes. If you picked red, you get ready way too early. If you picked white, you get ready right on time. And if you picked blue, you somehow need 5 more minutes every 10 minutes. I think Gokhan would definitely agree that I'm more on the blue side on that one. Yep, yep. Yep, I can agree to that. Yep. I'm definitely white, but can definitely sometimes be red. Yep. Wife and kids are blue. I'm red. I think that for the first time, I'm not fully in line on this one. I'm more white on this one. Yep. Oh, true for both. Yeah. Finally, it matches. Let's see. What did Miss K go for on this one? Was she blue? Nope, she was white on this one, I think. Yep, there it is. Yep. Let's see. Appointments, you're on time if you're early. You're late if you're on time. Yeah, yep. Chris Crunk, appreciate you being here, brother. Hope you're doing well. Looks like we got both the Crunks in tonight. Now the party can start. Appreciate you guys coming in tonight. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and just let's see about doing one more of these. Let's see. Okay, the next one for red, white, or blue is going to be your road trip roll. Red, white, or blue. You guys go ahead and lock in your colors. It's going to be a road trip roll. I like a veteran Valhar. Yep. They all live when you got here, Chris. Red, white, or blue, your road trip roll. All right. Red, Becky, blue for Scott. Okay. White, red. All right. Yeah, after this, we're gonna go ahead and get into a few things. Just kind of get some chat going. Maybe we might even get into a food segue. And then here in a bit, we'll get into the chat court. Let's see. Remember the Titans, but veterans in the family agreed with that. Yep, staying with the same colors. All right, guys. All right, your road trip roll. If you picked red, you're the driver. If you picked white, you're the snack manager. And if you pick blue, you're asking how much longer before we even leave town. I would say the K is definitely red on this one. Sure what she picked on this one, but she is definitely red on this one. A chat court finds you guilty. Sometimes. Some pretty strong opinions on some of the chat courts. Yeah, ain't more to the white again. Yep, yep. We got one right, and Scott is the driver. I can't wait to get there. Right, the snack manager. Yep, yep. I can think of worse things to be. You know, backseat driver, side seat driver, snack manager works. I'm definitely the important one saying, "Are we there yet?" Yep. Yeah, just gotta keep reminding people, hey, we might be getting close with that. Yep. Very nice. I can only drive, so red is again spot on. But just some long road trips around the city. I'm the driver. There you go. Yeah, Kay will pretty much drive pretty much anywhere. Yeah, we pretty much take her Jeep and she drives pretty much anywhere we go, whether that's going to get some fast food or we're heading out to the coast, It's kind of nice to be able to just relax too. So I am the passenger princess most of the time. Say 90% of the time, yeah. Well, probably more than that. All right. I'm a country boy. Yep. All right. That was awesome, guys. Appreciate you guys being involved in that. I do have a few more if you'd like to go through some of those, but don't want to get too stuck on those. But and that's kind of why why the game works is nobody really knows what they're picking until after they pick it, and somehow every time somebody gets called out, you know, it's one of those we picked up on the 4th of July, and yeah, I really enjoy that one. I think, however, out of the two, I think I really enjoy the chat court. All right, we are going to get into that here in a little bit. Are you guys staying cool out there? Know the heat has been kind of insane for a majority of us in the U.S. You know, this last week or so. Is make sure to bring your water bottles anytime that you guys are doing some traveling or anytime you guys are out in the heat. Make sure to continuously get some of that hydration, guys. Okay, you mean shotgun, right? Yep, yep. That's what she means. Yep. Kay, do you drive fast and tailgate in that Jeep? I will say she doesn't tailgate much unless she's just really trying to get around somebody. But she will drive, you know, fast if she gets the opportunity to. Yep. AC on full blast. I'm wondering if folk are staying hydrated. Right. Yep. Definitely need to stay hydrated, guys. That's kind of one of those things. I know, and that's kind of why Aaron isn't on today. He didn't. I don't think he got dehydrated. I'm sure he kept his water intake up. But man, even being out in the water at the water park when the sun's beating down at you at 109 degrees, that's rough, man. That is rough. I do prefer to drive fast, but I don't like tailgating and keep my distance most of the time. Uh, and unfortunately, even that open distance in front of me allows me to get cut off. Yeah, and that does happen from time to time. Yep. All right, guys. Let's see here. Ooh, that's a lot of them. Going through some of my notes here for the chat court. All right, guys. What is on the menu for tonight, or what was on the menu for tonight for dinner? We haven't had dinner yet today. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do yet. We did, however, do that pork tenderloin the other day. Oh, it was so good. Let's see, went out for a Costco run and they had my favorite root beer back. Happy day. Hey, man, that sounds like a win for me. That's awesome. Okay, I always tell students about that. Keep a nice distance, but avoid getting cut off while staying safe. Yep, yep. Ray's got some pizza going tonight. Yep. Some chicken tenders, Chick-fil-A. It was great. All right, guys. I think I might have to throw out a unpopular opinion here. Around here or around in Fresno, you have your In and Out burger here, and then right over here you have a Chick-fil-A. And that is at a lot of the locations. There's a In and Out burger and a Chick-fil-A pretty close to each other. I have a hard time. It just seems like that line is so long, and after having Chick-fil-A a couple times, I always question why. You know, it's not that it's bad. It's just, to me, it's just a standard chicken sandwich. But it says deep fried panzas. Nice. Picked up a Whataburger. Ooh, Whataburger. The Whataburger and In and Out. Uh, little debate there. Went to Hawaiian Brothers in Oswego for dinner. Awesome food. You know what? I've been actually really craving Texas de Brazil. Um, Man, it has been a while since we've been there, and I'm man, I think I'm gonna have to go get some of that at some point. Hopefully, in the next month. It just sounds so good. I almost got my McDonald's just for something quick. Couldn't be bothered to make a meal after work. Sometimes it be like that. Yep. And you know what? And here's a question for you guys. Do you guys find that with it being as hot as it's been, sometimes you'll go for the prepped meal or the meals that are out there, whether it be from a restaurant or fast food, versus cooking and heating up the house. Yes, but it is an epic chicken sandwich. Well, and I hear people say that. And I do hear people say that, and I don't disagree with them. Well, I agree that they believe that it is an epic chicken sandwich. I maybe it's what I've been ordering because I've never really ordered one that I mean, yeah, it's good, but breaded chicken with Mexican orange rice. Very nice. Dave, that literally just crossed my mind to get out of my head. Was that with the Chick-fil-A? Huh? Texas Day Brazil. Right. It sounds so good. We haven't done that in a little while. Normally, we'll go down to Costco. They'll have gift cards on sale there sometimes, and you can get a pretty good deal. Turkey and cheese croissant. There's not much I don't like. That's my problem. uh, if they added up the length of all the Chick-fil-A lines across America at their busiest, I'd be curious how many millions of miles it would be. Right. Chris said they just had an Impossible Burger with ketchup and mustard. Yum. Yeah, that actually doesn't sound bad having a good burger. Of course, mine wouldn't be impossible, but I know Kay likes some of the Impossible Burgers. I think it's the Impossible Burgers. I took the girls in my life to the mall so they could do some shoe shopping. I deserve some Chick fil A. There you go. There you go, man. Go through them all. You definitely deserve to you definitely deserve to get something that you want out of that. Yep. Yep. Agreed. Absolutely agree. $100 gift cards for 75 bucks. Yeah, you got to hit Costco first, right? And yeah, they do. And mind you, for when it comes up to anywhere between 3 to 4 people, you're probably gonna need a few of those cards. But yeah, saving 25 bucks, man, can't beat it. Ray says he'll cook if I'm off, regardless of how hot it gets. But being productive since 4 to 6 p.m. just ain't having it with the kitchen at this point. Yep. I hear you, man. I hear you. And sometimes, like tonight, we'll probably do. I don't know. Maybe we'll go grab a burrito or something. Yeah, we'll figure something out for tonight. It's probably gonna be quick and easy. Okay, you get Costco pizza or a hot dog. Hmm. We're missing one in there though, Ray. We're missing one in there. Those chicken bakes. Yep, yep. Rob, appreciate you being in, brother. Hope you are doing well tonight. Ray, chicken. Yep, there it is. Followed by pizza, but never a hot dog. Yeah, and I can say that I don't think I've ever gotten a hot dog from Costco. Am I missing out, guys? I'm missing out on those Costco hot dogs. I do like a good hot dog from time to time, though. That's good to hear, man. That's really good to hear. Yeah, the picture you sent, man, that was awesome. Sounds like seems like you guys are having a great time. All right. Che, never got the chicken bake. Always get the pizza. Can't say I'm a fan of the hot dog. Gotcha. Well, you know what? The chicken bake is actually pretty good. I was surprised of how much I actually like the chicken bake. It is good. Yep, Ray's a picky eater. Yep. There's just I don't know that I'm picky or just I just know what I do and don't like, I guess. All right. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and get into chat court for tonight. Yeah, I think it is too. Yeah, I think it is too. It's not yeah, it's not overly seasoned. It's just, chicken bake. Yeah, it's good. Eat like a child. I can kind of see that working out for you. All right, guys. Chat court. 1 is going to be not guilty, 5 is going to be questionable, and 10 is straight to jail. We're going to pick 1 through 10 just to kind of get your guys' feelings on some of these examples that I put out there. And I'm interested to see what your guys' thoughts are. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Yep. I've tried the chicken bake. It's okay. Oh man, it was great actually. Story behind it. Huge earthquake that split the earth there. So the tour guide likes to stage pickers of couples. Yeah, very nice, man. There you go. Yep, right. Probably make me eat the rest. Yep, yep. All right, guys. We're gonna do chat court. 1 is for not guilty. Up to 5 is questionable. Or 10 straight to jail. I'm gonna give you guys an example of what is of some of these, and you guys tell me what you guys think. 1 through 10. Let's see if I can find these to pull them up. All right, guys. The first one is going to be someone leaves the grocery cart in the middle of the aisle and walks away. What do you guys think? Is that acceptable? Is it kind of not too bad? or is that a straight to jail, guys? Somebody leaves a shopping cart in the middle of the aisle and walks away. Now, I've noticed that that is getting to me a bit more these days. Our local grocery store is doing a remodeling, and during the remodeling, they're closing up the aisles to make them skinnier. So somebody gets a cart just sitting pretty much anywhere. It just it creates a it just kind of creates a traffic jam. So, but I mean, if they're just walking away real quick and going back to it, yeah. So I think I'm going to go with a 7 on this one because that one, I think there's a reason for it sometimes, maybe. All right. We got a 10 for Becky. 10, and I usually move it on my own, right? 10 for Brooklyn Jess. Abe says 10 straight to jail. This case is 3, kind of rude, but not that big of a deal. Maybe they had an emergency come up. Yeah, yep, yep. I can see that being an issue. Yep. For Bob and Terry, let's see. I have some feelings about that. We don't know why, but if it was just because they were lazy, straight to jail. Right, right. And that's kind of the thing, you know. Sometimes it's just it's dependent on the reasoning, right? But a lot of times we won't know the reasoning either. So 5 for me, 10 for the person who has to move it, right? Ray says 10. All right. Hello. Let's see. If it was a mom and a kid having a meltdown, reason. Yep. 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 I agree, Ray. Sometimes they are. Sometimes they are, you know. But, you know, sometimes there's reasons we just don't know, right? As a former retail worker, I'd much rather put away cars left in the aisles than gather them from outside. Right. Right. Yep. Yeah. Oh, I always try to put the cart away as well. Don't like kind of leaving them in the parking stall next to us or anything. Yep. All right, guys. Next one here is, and somebody stops. No, let's do this one. Someone stands too close behind you in line. If somebody stands too close to you, too close behind you in line. Somebody stands too close behind you in line. Is that a 1, 5, or a 10? I'm gonna put 10 on this one simply because I don't like when people are behind me all that much. Even when I'm at work, I'll sit in a I'll sit in a chair and kind of put my back up against the wall. I don't think anybody really enjoys people being behind them, but people stand too close and they don't, you know, maybe they don't realize it, but if they are too close, I will turn around and say, "Excuse me," or something to let them know that I'm a little on the uncomfortable side. Yeah. 10, don't need them all my bubble, right? 9 for Bob and Terry. Absolutely no reason for it. 8, but seriously, they got the back. Yep. Yep. And it's I think it's a little different mm, if it's something that they're just not paying attention and they don't realize it. I think that's one thing. But, there are some people that just don't mind being that close to others, and and have you guys noticed you're more willing to have people for me, I'm willing to have people closer to the front of me than I am to the back of me. I'm known to type out a text. Back off if you can read this. And Daniela, she's cute. I will, I will ask them to back up if they're too close and to tell them they stuck. Person reading my screen, right? About a 5 for Randall. Right, right. No reason to be within breathing distance. But you know what? I had a man, that just brought back a memory. We had a neighbor one time when we were in Madeira. Well, my dad did. I want to say his name was Rick, but every time that he would talk to you, it'd be, you'd be like that. You guys, he really just kind of, his face was in your face kind of thing. I do believe that he had like a vision impairment of some sort, but it may just been personality too. But every time he talked to you, he had to be really close when he was talking to you, face to face. Yeah. Uh, it could also be a 5. Maybe they're experiencing anxiety attack or something. Who knows? Yeah. Yep. Yep. Let's see. Yep. Social distancing was probably the only thing I didn't mind during that time. Right. Right. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and pull up another one here. Mm, let's see. When somebody takes the phone charger, when somebody leaves the phone charger plugged into the wall, but they take the cord. Yep. Seen that happen a couple of times. Somebody takes the phone charger out of, yeah, they let rephrase. Someone leaves the phone charger plugged into the wall, but they take the cord. Is that 1, 5, or 10? No friggin' traffic, right? 10. Yep. Somebody leaves the charger plugged into the wall, but they take the cord. Yep. I think would just take the whole thing. Yep. Definitely straight to jail. 10. But plot twist, I'm usually the culprit. Yep. Yep. Seen it. I've seen it a few times. Yep. Yeah, touch my cord, I'll beat you with a wet noodle. I live alone and don't experience this, but I can only imagine the frustration, right? For a life sentence. Right, and see, that's the fun thing about these guys is some people, they don't realize or never really seen it happen, and then sometimes, people have had it happen. It's like, okay, yeah, that's not acceptable. All right. All right. Let's try another one here. Mm, Ah, when somebody parks so close to you, you have to climb into your vehicle sideways. I will say that this one gets me. Somebody parks so close to you, you have to climb into your vehicle sideways. You guys think 1, 5, 10, somewhere in between? I'm going with a 10 on this one. This one really gets me sometimes. Yep. Yep. 10, 10, 10. Right. Mhm. 15. And the first thing that goes through my head is like, you know, even if this person is tiny, there's no way that door didn't hit my car, you know? Yep. I've had to climb through passenger side. Yep. 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 Go to jail. Yep. 10, unless you're the reason, 10, unless you're the reason they're so close. Like you parked crooked and then they parked straight. Right. Right. Usually put the mirror into for effect, right? Right. And I'm small. Yep. Yep. Yeah, anymore, if I have to struggle to get in and out of the car, I'll just find another parking spot because I'm just yep. In my younger years, I may or may not have used a tool I had in my car, a slightly flat tire. Wow. I've seen people with stickers on their windows that read, "Don't park too close, I'm fat." Wow. We will neither confirm nor deny. Yeah, that one does get me. Um, and it's I get it, but, if you're gonna park to one side of that white line or the other side of that white line, you just know that, even if somebody parks normal, it's just, it's gonna be rough to get through it. Let's see. Yep, yep, yep. I need some of those parking bandit stickers for the instance now. I'm definitely that I'm definitely that person who will park right next to you if you're on or over the line. I may be big, but I can squeeze pretty well. Yep. Parker sticker and leave it on the car. Yep. All right, guys. Probably gonna do. Let's see. Maybe another couple. Let's see. Let's see here. Someone leaves one paper towel square on the roll instead of just refilling the paper towels. Or let's put it this way, be toilet paper as well. Somebody leaves one square left on the roll and don't fill it. Now, I will say, let's go ahead and throw this caveat in there. There is more to refill. Baker brother, no worries, brother. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you coming in, man. All right. So there is more to refill. Somebody leaves the paper towels with one square left on it or the toilet paper. Yep. And there is more to refill. Let's see. uh, 10, at home 10, elsewhere 5. 1, uh, I don't care if you replace the roll. We keep them in the cabinet right next to the toilet paper. Yeah, yep, next. Yep, yep. 10 deserving of an uppercut. Did return your text, Dave. Let me see real quick. No problem, brother. No problem. Just wanted to give you opportunity if you chose to. And yeah, it's still wide open if you'd like to, man. All good. Uh, wow. 10 and boogers could get involved. Yep, yep. About a 5 on that one. Now, if you use the last of it in the house and don't get any more and say anything to me, 1,000, right? Right. Yeah, part in pieces, yep. Chris, brother. And all the ladies in here as well. Absolutely, guys. We absolutely love the ladies in the live streams and in this community. They help make this community what it is. We wouldn't be here without these ladies. 5, try not to get too worked up over the little things. Right. Yep. Yep. I get it. Diabolical of it, right? Kind of reminds me of some Christmas and or birthday gifts that were wrapped in that were wrapped in duct tape, and then the duct tape was cut in little slivers, so they only get one piece off at a time. Yep, that's what that reminds me of. Everybody's saying hi. Yep. All right. Let me see if I can find another one here. Let's see. Ooh, I know this one's gonna get something out of somebody. All right. Someone turns the captions off when you wanted them on. Somebody turns the captions off when you want them on. That 1, 5, or 10, guys. Yep. We used to do it to, we man, I've done it to my son. I've done it to my son. I've done it to my dad. I've done it to my sister, brother. I think we've all done it to each other. So, yep. Turning the captions off when they're wanted on. Things are serious. Yeah. 10, 4, 10, 1. It's a button. Yeah. Yep. Yep. And that's true. It's not hard to turn them back on, right? Let's see. Mhm. Mhm. Let's see. Right. Right. There were times where they were both on at the same time where it almost seemed like Kay would be turning it on, and then her sister watching would turn it off on her end, so it turn it off on this. It was kinda crazy. Alright. Let's see. Let's see. See if I can find one more here for you guys. Mm, okay, this one could be kind of work related, I suppose. Um, Someone gives you a chore while you're already doing a different chore. Or let's say you're taking care of a priority or something that was a priority at work, and then you're given something else and told that it's priority. Right. Being told to do another chore while you're already working on a chore, or you're already working on something that was a priority, but then you're told to do something else, and that's a priority. I will say there are some people that are really good about giving out, specific things that need to be done even at work. And there's some who I think there's some people that lack the ability to prioritize, if that makes sense. Mm, it happens occasionally. It can be flexible. It's constant occurrence. We have a problem. That's also being a manager, right? But Rob, I will say that there's a right and wrong way of doing it. You do need to be able to prioritize those priorities, if that makes sense. Yeah, you need to be able to work with your crew, and to make sure that all those things get done, right? I understand that sometimes, those random things happen, but yep, yep. After a while, it becomes evident that it's okay. If you've given me these 5 things that need to be done today, then these are a priority, and you keep throwing on other things and say, "Hey, this needs to be done right now," while I'm in the middle of doing, you know, number 2 on the list. Okay, well, I understand that sometimes the information comes across late, but other times you kinda have to sit and think, "Okay, is this just one of those random things, or is this a mismanagement kinda thing?" Yeah, agreed, yep. Stanley, brother, appreciate you being here. We're probably gonna be closing up here shortly. We are going on almost an hour and a half for tonight. We're just doing a couple of chat courts, and I think we're gonna go ahead and do one more, guys, and see if I can find another one good one here. Okay. Now here's one, guys. Someone asks for your honest opinion and then gets mad that it's honest. Somebody asks for your honest opinion and then gets mad that it's honest. Is that 1, 5, or 10? Well, I say if I'm asking for, an honest answer, I'm looking to better the situation that I'm asking about, or I'm looking for that constructive criticism, 10, 10, yep. 30, don't ask if you don't want to know, yep. 10, if you ask for it and you can get it, yep. Right. 10, go walk away. Jack, yep. 10, yep. I agree with you guys on that one. Right. Right. You're asking for honesty, and yeah, it's if you're asking for honest opinions, I would, you know, definitely give me your honest opinion. or expect an my honest opinion on it, and just realize, that's also an opinion. Doesn't mean that I'm 100% right. Just means that that's my honest opinion. Yep. 10 in front of them, they ask for honesty and can't take it when they want a yes man, not an honest person. Yep. Yep. It happens. Yep. Yep. Right. Yep. 8. Yep. Absolutely. I hear you guys on that one. All right, guys. All right, guys. That's going to be the end of chat court for tonight. We'll get into some more of that for this next week. All right. Let's see here, guys. See what else I got for you. I do want to get those announcements out again before we close for tonight. All right. So, announcements, guys. Remember, August 15th, we are doing a True North giveaway for our 1,000 subscribers giveaway. And that is going to be on August 15th, 9 p.m. Eastern. Look forward to seeing you guys there. We're going to go ahead and I'll get that out into the YouTube posts. I'll get some reels made. And man, I'm really looking forward to that live stream, guys. We're just going to have a hangout chat. Um, just kind of celebrate it because let's face it, guys, you guys are the reason why we hit it. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here. So definitely want to get that going through. My honest opinion is short. My honest opinion is Dave is short. That beard makes up for the height. There you go, man. Yep. Not even at work. Right. Right. So August 15th, 1,000 subscriber giveaway with True North Beard Co. Um, 4 giveaways. It's going to be a fun night, guys. Really looking forward to that. And remember, if you guys are available on August 15th and you guys are anywhere near Jasper, definitely check out the Beard Comp with Jeremiah. They're doing it for a charity called Fishing the Good Fight. Amazing charity. And with all that said, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and close up for tonight. Appreciate you guys being here. Aaron will be back this coming Saturday for Tuesday's show. Is that this Tuesday? No, it's not this Tuesday. And I will be back on Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern for Beyond the Beard. Looking forward to seeing you guys there. And until then, guys, you guys have an amazing weekend and enjoy each other's company. Remember to check in on your brothers, even if it's just, hey, how you doing? And with all that said, guys, you guys have an amazing evening. Remember, your mental health is a priority. Your happiness is essential, and your self-care is an absolute necessity. Until Tuesday, love you guys.